Check, check, check. Good afternoon and welcome to the Charter Revision Commission meeting. The meeting will start in 60 seconds. This meeting of the Charter Revision Commission is called to order. Okay, first on the agenda approval of the minutes for May 9th, 2013.
Can we take roll call? Should
Roll
we do roll call
call,
first? Okay, thank you.
It's been a long time.
Commission member Polides?
Here.
Timian?
Here.
Annenson? Gregerson?
Here.
Knutson?
Here.
Okay, now for approval of the minutes.
Move approval of the May 9th, 2013 minutes.
And I second that motion, Knutson.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Okay, any old business? Okay, under new business, A, potential proposals from citizens. Any proposals?
Question, please. Chairman, have we received, we haven't met for a while. Have we received any suggestions from any citizens since our last meeting?
No.
Thank you.
Ms. Knutson, we have not.
Okay, B, potential proposals from city departments. Are you aware of any, Dave?
No, I have not heard of any from any departments.
Okay. C, potential proposals from the city council. Okay, D, potential proposals from the Charter Revision Commission. This we have the listing. Thank you, Tamara, for putting this together. Of items we had discussed before. Mr. Timian?
I think at this point with what's being done, I'm wondering if it would be more appropriate to defer action on that to our November meeting.
Can I ask, what were you referring to, Mr. Timian, again? Is that, I'm sorry, I heard what was that part again?
The items that we had discussed when we went through that,
Sure.
that if we were to defer action on that to the November meeting, get a chance to get the language out and
Thank you.
reflect
Yes,
on that.
and again, the city clerk and I, as time permits, will have proposals to you regarding, and we discussed this over a couple times, regarding the terms of office for both the mayor as well as the city council members. It'll just be a housekeeping amendment proposal that would change it so it doesn't take place assuming that there's a Monday night meeting. Since we now have Tuesday night meetings, we'll just make that language more flexible so the council will have the ability to decide which night they want to meet by ordinance, which they're allowed, but also then it would reflect in the charter and allow that flexibility so we wouldn't have to amend it every time the ordinance changes on what night they meet. So,
But I think in November we may be able to look at language that could go on the ballot.
Yep.
On that. And I think that's really the luxury we have of having taken the winter and spring to go through the charter in detail, that we can come up with that one because we would probably be looking at for a January submission date.
February 4th is probably about our deadline. We I believe by charter we have to go 60 days in advance. And we certainly want to give the clerks enough time so they can formulate a ballot if we do have any proposals. So.
But in November, we should be able to consider that. And if we needed to go with a December meeting, if something had to be redone,
Yes,
would still give us plenty of time.
yes, absolutely.
Okay. Right. Then I think if we would take action on those items that we had come up with in going through the charter and take action and look at ballot language at our November meeting.
Okay, now we had 4 other items on here, 5. Other than that, do we need to address those, whether we remove them from consideration?
Well, I think those are the items that we're looking at, that we would address those at our November meeting.
Well, the 2 you'd be coming up with, Dave, wording on?
Yep, that would be 202 and 302 on terms of office for mayor and council. The first item and the 4th item on that list.
Do we want to address the others? As to what we...
Well, at this point, I think those are the 2 that have percolated up as the 2 that are pressing. And it appears that with the number of items that would be on the ballot, maybe it doesn't make sense to put a number of these other changes on there at this point.
Okay, can we remove those from consideration at this point? I guess is what I'm asking.
I would make a motion that we remove those 5 for consideration in this, for the upcoming election. After the election, we can certainly look at those again. But for this time, I think 202 and 302 would be the 2. So I would make a motion that 214, 301, 403, 601, and Article 3 on the listing be removed for consideration for ballot language.
Okay, do I have a second?
Pardon me, where's Article 3?
That'd be
Oh,
8.
that's Article 8.
Oh, sorry, didn't have my glasses on. Article 8.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? Dee?
Chairman, I am very comfortable with that decision, those motions actually, because I do believe when we have our, our next city election for the listing public, I believe is April 8th. And I think that we already have several other issues that will be on the ballot for sure. And one that's pending is that I do think if we clutter up the ballot with too many issues, we will have trouble educating voters on the importance of making any charter changes. So I am very comfortable with those that motion and second.
Any comments? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Okay. Any other business?
Our next meeting will be November 14th.
November 14th. And we will review the wording at that point on those 2
And that will
items.
be ballot language that we can, as to how it would be submitted for the ballot at the November 14th meeting?
Yes,
Okay. Thank you.
thank you. Appreciate the continuance, so to speak, in your support.
And thank you for being so sharp to pick up my Article 3 versus Article 8.
Oh,
Bottom of the page without glasses.
Chairman, I just wanted to say that actually the Charter Revision Commission is so interesting that we have an Augustana student here learning today about city government, and he is from Yemen. And he is my guest today. His name is Malik. So I just wanted to formally introduce him to all of you. He's actually studying mechanical engineering in Yemen, but here at Augustana, he's going to learn everything he can about political science this school year.
Welcome. Any other comments?
I move to adjourn.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Meeting adjourned. Wow.
Is one of the quickest ever, I think.